Alright, picture a pale dawn, pines on either side, and a narrow road curling up into the hills. You've got the keys, the coffee is still warm, and that first ridge is calling. I want to give you a 5-minute habit so that the views stay the best part of the day, not the stress. Simple, repeatable, and actually quicker in the long run. Ready?
Right, that moment of standing there, it's the perfect chance to stop surprises later. I learned it on a wet climb near Naran. A tiny rock in the tread turned a calm morning into a long roadside stop. Little checks, big payoff.
Okay, first week. Exterior walkaround. Make it routine. Tires, lights, windscreen, undercarriage. Keep the order in your head and run it the same way each time.
Wait, check the spare too seriously.
Exactly. Start at a tire and look for sidewall cracks or bulges. Press the tread with your thumb if you're unsure. You feel shallow rubber. Then scan for stones lodged in the tread. They bite on wet climbs.
One time I popped the boot and found the spare wrapped in an old blanket, flat as a pancake. Don't be that person. At least make sure it's there and not rusted to the rim.
MHM. Open the boot, give the spare a quick look and a twist if you can. Then lights, flick headlights, indicators and brake lights. If you can park facing a dark backdrop, even better. Dim bulbs show up easily.
Good call. And for dawn or dusk drives, a marginal bulb becomes a hazard fast. I'd actually bump dim lights up the priority list in that case.
Fair point taken. Windscreen, clear the outside and the inside if it's foggy. One wipe now saves 100 squints on hairpins. Quick undercarriage glance next. Look for fresh drips or puddles under the car. You don't have to open caps if you're unsure, just spot anything unusual.
Yes, if you see a fresh leak or a smell, don't improvise on the slope. Get it checked. And while you're at it, listen to the tyres as you walk around. A bulge sometimes makes a subtle sound on the tread.
Right. Moving inside, documents, maps, and fuel planning. Keep license and registration ready and have an offline map or screenshot of your route. Top up fuel at the last decent town before the remote valleys. Don't gamble on a distant pump.
And a little extra fuel in a proper can if you're doing long side trips, secured upright, not rolling around the boot. Also, keep a labelled kit bag for first aid and small essentials so you can grab it fast.
Exactly. Essentials: basic toolkit, pump or compressor, tire iron, and a high-vis vest you can throw on. Phones, one fully charged power bank, and your charging cables within reach. Put the fastest to need stuff on top, not under sleeping bags.
Quick note on the medical kit. Blister plasters, antiseptic wipes, a few painkillers, and a warm layer even in summer. The mountains cool suddenly. Those small comforts stop a minor problem becoming miserable.
Load and parking, a place where people get casual, secure everything. Loose gear changes handling, keep fuel cans fixed. When you pull over, avoid soft verges and trampling vegetation. The soil can give way and plants are fragile. If visibility is poor, use hazard lights and pick a white spot or lay-by if possible.
Hang on, pulling sharply onto a soft shoulder because someone's impatient is a bad move. Signal, move to a firm spot, and if you're a group, rotate watchers so one person keeps an eye on traffic while another sorts gear. Safer and kinder to the slope.
Good call. And one practical hack: if you must stop on a slope, park with the wheels turned slightly into the curb and select a lower gear extra insurance while you sort things. But honestly, a 5-minute walk to a firmer pullover is often worth the view and the peace of mind. Rapid troubleshooting, triage, not repair. Slow leak, tighten wheel nuts a touch if you can and know how, then head to a shop. Battery bulky, try a jump start only if you're confident the engine overheats. Stop, let it cool, or never pour cold water into a boiling engine. You can crack the block. If anything feels major, call for local help.
And river crossings or snow, respect them. Walk shallow spots first, test banks for firmness, and fit chains only if you know how. Improvising can make things worse. Delay if you need to. Arrive safe.
Totally. Quick priorities. Fix now anything that affects steering, brakes, tire integrity, or active leaks. Dim lights at dawn or dusk. Fix sooner. Cosmetic things can wait. And here's the habit trick. Keep a short checklist on your phone and run it in the same order each time. Muscles remember sequence. You'll be quicker and more thorough.
I'll push one more point. If you ever feel unsure about a fix, stop and ask. Local mechanics and fellow travellers are usually glad to help. We want you on the road, not stuck on the hillside. Treat every stop like a respectful visit.
Alright, let me stitch this into 5 simple, rememberable beats. 1. Quick tire and spare glance. 2. Lights and windscreen. 3. Quick bonnet and fluids look. 4. Cabin kit and fuel check. 5. Secure loads and pick a firm pullover. 1 minute each, roughly. Do it the same way every time and it becomes second nature.
And if in doubt, ask. Share a smile, share a wrench. People in the mountains look out for each other. Keep the countryside intact and take a moment to listen when you stop. You notice things when the car's not worrying you.
Quick recap before you go. 5 minutes, 5 checks and 2 rules. Don't rush a risky stop and don't attempt major repairs alone. 1 quick checklist, 1 better drive, that's all it takes. Visit our site for a printable 5-minute checklist, step-by-step photos and map links to common fuel points and safe laybys. Subscribe to Travel Dairy so we can drop short useful tips into your feed before your next trip. Go log down the load, charge the bank and enjoy the view. Safe driving.
Subscribe, check that spare, and take a breath. The valley's worth it. Safe journey.